So good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's well. I'm well. I hope everyone's not being self-contained and all that sort of stuff. A lot of you have pointed out to me on my morning video that obviously the game's been cancelled. That did get cancelled. That was cancelled while I was in bed after I'd already recorded that video. So thank you to everyone who's alerted me to that. My phone was non-stop when I woke up. Everyone going, the game's been cancelled, the game's been cancelled. So yeah, the game has been cancelled, and yeah, it's probably saved us from a mauling, if we're being completely honest. Although saying that, Man City, it could have been the right time to play them, couldn't it? You know, they'd lost at the weekend to Man United, and it might have been the right time to play them. One thing's for sure, they'll probably be coming into the game when it is rescheduled in better form. They'll probably have come off of the back of about 9 different wins in a row or something. Do you know what I mean? So that's just how our luck is at the moment. I kind of feel sorry for all the people that have already travelled to Manchester and are already sat there thinking, well, now what do? We have to drive all the way back from Manchester or get a train back. And I hope that the club can, or the Premier League or something, can try and sort them out a refund or validate their train tickets. Maybe the train companies can do something like that. I don't know. But apparently this all boils down to the Olympiacos owner coming into contact with officials from the club and players from the club. And what I want to know is what players is it? Because the squad at the weekend, when we played against West Ham, had pretty much all of the main guys in the squad, didn't it? So if that's the case, then the ones that weren't in the squad, were they the ones that were in contact with him? Put it this way, I don't see anyone was in contact with him because we didn't even turn up that night. So what are they talking about? I genuinely do not get it. Does this mean our game against Brighton at the weekend is going to be called off? That hasn't been announced yet. Obviously, you have to be in self-isolation for 14 days. Well, obviously, we played them 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. I don't understand how this all works. And to be honest with you, if I said what I really felt about this, I'd have this channel shut down. So I'm going to try and bite my tongue. But there we go. Anyway, listen, before I carry on, I just want to say there's 91 people watching this live. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. Sorry I kept you waiting so long as well. I've had a lot of people messaging me, DMing me, telling me about other people. They're doing this and they're doing that. And they're copying this and they're copying that. Listen, genuinely, I couldn't care less. Yeah, I genuinely couldn't care less. At the end of the day, I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's nice that everyone's watching. So hi to all the people that are watching and doing what I'm doing. I'm glad I could help. Good luck to them all. It's simple as that. Good luck to them all. At the end of the day, I genuinely couldn't care less what people are doing. The fact is, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going to. And I know how I'm getting there. And if people want to copy that style, work rate, whatever, cool. Good luck to them. Good luck to them. Pleased to help. Just send the check through the post. So yeah, don't forget, I'll be doing a watch along tonight. I was actually going to originally be doing the Liverpool game against Atletico Madrid. Then obviously this was announced that that Arsenal were playing, and now it's been announced they're not playing. So back to normal. Chig's going to be joining me tonight. And don't forget also as well, every man and their dog's now doing watch-alongs because obviously, like I said, I set trends. I don't follow trends. And yeah, good luck to all of them that are doing watch-alongs. We're doing our watch-along. We've been consistently doing them for over a year as well. So listen, come join in tonight. Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. And it should be good. And it'll be interesting to see if Liverpool can overcome that defeat from the first leg. So, but just to reiterate, please stop messaging me. Yeah, whilst I appreciate you all loyal to me and all that, I genuinely couldn't care less what other YouTubers are doing. I couldn't care less. If they want to copy the style, if they want to copy the thumbnails, if they want to copy the work rate, good luck to them. Good luck to every single one of them. Genuinely couldn't care less. So there we go. So yeah, maybe my inboxes will be less full up now. But thank you. I do appreciate the love and looking out for me and stuff like that. But listen, I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going to with it. So, but yeah, just back to like people say, listen, imitation's the best form of flattery. It's as simple as that, and it's the tortoise and the hare. You can have a big boost. I'm steady on a trail, yeah. And like I said, when I get to where I want to get to, I would have done it off of the back of my own graft, and your help, of course. Because without you guys, I ain't got a channel. So anyway, let's get back into this because I've diverted. Do drive the likes up. That would be fantastic. 150 people watching already. Only 31 are liked. This Man City game, and this is what I don't get with it. I mean, there's talk that the Premier League could be cancelled, right? And like I said, if I actually said what I felt about this channel would be shut, right? Because go and have a look at the stats, the statistics for this year alone, just this year, on other things like flu, for example. 4 times more people have passed away from that. And listen, it's bad that one person has passed away from anything. Yeah, but the scaremongering and the hype all over the media with this is just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's ridiculous. Airports are closing. People are being told they can't go out. You have to stay in for 14 days. What a load of rubbish. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's bad. I get it. Cool. But it's 4 times less bad than influenza, which makes over 500,000 people globally every year pass away. Where's the hype about that on TV today? Where's the hype about that in the media? Why aren't football matches being called off because of that? So it's a massive overreaction. Yes, I get that they've got to look after people's safety. I understand that. But I mean, a rugby match the other day, they weren't allowed to shake hands because of it, but then they're all touching the same ball. That makes no sense to me. So listen, it's just rich people playing a game. That's how I see it. But anyway, I'm going to zip it before I get in trouble. But it's probably done us a favour because I did think we were going to get hammered tonight, if I'm being completely honest. And I do think that, you know, the game against Brighton at the weekend, like I said, how does that sit? Where are we with that? What players weren't in the squad at the weekend? In fact, let's have a look at what players weren't in the squad, because apparently some of the players have been told that they've got to self-isolate for 14 days and stuff like that. And, you know, most of our main players were in the team at the weekend. So if that's the case, they've not been self-isolating since what? When did we play? Saturday? So maybe Sunday? Yeah, so we're now on Thursday, so that's 5 days. So, you know, the ones that weren't in the squad at the weekend, were they the ones that have apparently come into contact with this guy? I don't know. Like I said, none of them players turned up that night. So did any of them actually come into contact with him? Do you know what I mean? Mesut Ozil's been self-isolating for 7 years. Let's be real. Yeah, so I just don't understand it. I think it's been massively blown out of proportion. And, you know, it's just a bit of an overreaction, isn't it? Yeah, like I said yesterday on a stream that I did, somebody that I know, their pal, the mother of their pal, had this. And she said it just felt like jet lag. Yeah, and that she was fine after a few days. So listen, I understand that they've got to look after people's health and stuff like that. I understand that. And I understand that, yes, it can spread. Cool, I get that. But, you know, to cancel a game at 1 o'clock in the morning on the day of the game, when people have already made arrangements to get there, I think it's just ridiculous. And then what does this mean for Wolverhampton Wanderers? They've got a Europa League game on Thursday, tomorrow. So yeah, it's been 13 days since we played Olympiacos, not 14. So how does that work? Are they allowed to play that game? Obviously, it's been played behind closed doors. So what does that mean? Because obviously the owner of that club has apparently got it. So how many players has he been in contact with? How many staff members has he been in contact with at his own club? And now Wolves are going to play them. So I don't understand why that's not been called off yet. It may have been called off and I may have just missed it. I don't know. But then our game gets called off. I just don't understand it. Listen, like I said, it's done us a favour. We were going to get battered anyway. So yeah, I took half a day off work to catch the game. There you go. Exactly. Listen, like I said, it's good that they're looking out for people's health and their safety and stuff like that. But where was all this hype about flu? Which, like I said, the figures are 4 times worse this year alone. But there's no hype about that because it's all propaganda. It's all put into the media. It's all about brainwashing. This is why I don't own a TV. Yeah, because it's just negative rubbish every single day. And, you know, I've said this a million times before. You know, where's swine flu? Where's bird flu? Where have they disappeared to? What, they just suddenly cured them overnight? You know, it's all a load of mad cow disease. Do you remember that one? You know, what, they just cured all of these things overnight. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this other one's just rocks up. Come on, man. Seriously. Seriously. I just don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. But I'm just going to have a little look at the squad from the weekend. Leno was there. Socrates, Luiz, Marie, Saka, Ceballos, Xhaka, Pepe, Ozil, Aubameyang, and Eddie Nketiah. And our bench was Bellerin, Lacazette, Nelson, Martinez, Willock, Guendouzi, and Martinelli. So which players have come into contact with this guy that weren't in that squad then? Joe Willock? No, Joe Willock's on the bench. Tierney ain't there. Who else ain't there? Mustafi's not there. Tierney's not there. So all of them players that are in that squad that played at the weekend, surely, there's nothing wrong with them. So why can't they play? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Maitland-Niles, he weren't in the squad. Thank you for that, Dante. Big up all the men. There's nothing wrong with them. So why can't they play? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Maitland-Niles, he weren't in the squad. Thank you for that, Dante. Big up all the men. Probably around 7 o'clock. I'll be back in the UK by then, providing there's no lockdown at Malaga Airport. I'm just hoping I can get back to Spain. Yeah. Whilst it's great that I'm going back to England to see a few people and all that, fantastic. But I just want to get back to Spain. So I don't want to be stuck in England. Flu is already out in the community. Corona isn't yet. That's why they're trying to prevent it from happening. Do you want an extra 40,000 people dead on top of the flu? Well, no, of course not. Come on, Anthony. Let's be real here, mate. Yeah. Like I said at the start of the show, even if one person's passed away from this, it's tragic and it's bad. Yeah. But when you actually look at the figures, yeah, this year alone, 16,000 people have died and passed away from flu, which, by the way, there's a jab for that. Yeah. And over 500,000 people across the globe have already had that jab this year. So, yes, I understand this is a new thing. Cool. But like I said, how can things suddenly just disappear like swine flu and bird flu? Where have they gone? Are they not a thing anymore? Well, you just suddenly cured them overnight and they've just disappeared all over the world. Yeah. And then this has now come along. It's blown massively up out of proportion on TV and in the media and in the footballing world. And like I said, it's just rich people playing a game, mate. It's rich people playing a game. And like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I am going to get shut down. There you go. Dr. Viraj is in the building and he is an actual doctor. So big up yourself. Being a doctor, I can say the whole thing about Corona is being overhyped. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a surgeon. I'm not a specialist. My man is. And there we go. And like I said, we played Olympiacos 13 nights ago, yeah? 13 nights ago. How many of the players that played that night were then in the team at the weekend? Should we have a look at that one? Let's have a look at that one. Arsenal versus Olympiacos, right? Olympiacos. Well, we know Lacazette was there. We know Aubameyang was there. We know Leno was there. Let's have a look at the lineup that night. Leno, Bellerin, Mustafi, he wasn't in the squad for the weekend. Everybody else that started the game was. The bench, Socrates was there. Lucas Torreira wasn't. Maitland-Niles wasn't. The rest of the team played. So the rest of the team that was picked in the squad that was picked for the weekend, yeah, other than Torreira, other than Mustafi, and other than Maitland-Niles, yeah, the rest of them players were in the squad for the game against Olympiacos and were in the squad for the game against West Ham. So these players that are isolating themselves, are they the ones, Maitland-Niles and Tierney, Mustafi? Because from what I see, unless they've been isolating since the day after that game, which was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they've been in isolation for 4 days. We can't play our game at the weekend then without them. Surely, is that right? Because the rest of them are suddenly have all played at the weekend. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Oh yeah, we played Portsmouth as well, didn't we? Let's have a look. Well, the Portsmouth squad was completely different, but let's have a look at the Portsmouth squad. Portsmouth versus Arsenal. Here we go. Let's have a little look at this. So let's have a look at the team that day. Nketiah was in all of the squads. Martinelli's been in all of the squads. Joe Willock's been in some of them. Nelson's been in some of them. Guendouzi's there. Saka, Marie, Luiz, Socrates. Torreira, but he wasn't there at the weekend. Leno's on the bench. Lacazette, Maitland-Niles. Rob Holding wasn't in the squad that night for the Olympiacos. A load of rubbish, man. 99% of these players have been in all 3 squads. What are you talking about? I genuinely do not understand it. I genuinely don't get it. And I feel sorry for all the people that have travelled to Manchester that have wasted their hard-earned money, probably taken a day off work to go up there the night before. I think Robbie went up there the night before. So, you know, he's gone all the way up there. He's probably driven up there, probably paid for a hotel. You know, I just find it baffling. I genuinely do. I find it baffling that this has just gone boom. Yeah, out of nowhere. Yeah, out of nowhere. And the whole world's in lockdown over something that, whilst it's bad that people are dying from it, it's 4,000 people globally. Yeah, and yes, that's a lot of people. I get that. But in the grand scheme of things, go and compare that to flu. Like I said, it's 4 times higher this year. Not one word. And there's a jab for that. So I don't know. Listen, we've got a doctor in the building. He's confirmed it's overhyped. So thank you, Dr. Viraj. There is a bigger virus on social media. Big up my boy Claude. I hope you're well, buddy. Let me just plug my MacBook in before I die, and we can't be having that. I need to go and buy some razors to shave this bum fluff off my chin, and and I need to go and get some lunch. So I'm going to wrap this up real soon. But what do you guys think about it? Let me read some of your comments if I can plug my Mac in. Do drive the likes up. Don't forget, I am doing a watch along tonight. I was going to be doing the Atletico away game against Liverpool before they announced the game anyway. Look at this guy, Clarence. Bruv, keep doing what you're doing. Listen, I wish everyone the best of luck, mate. And I'll never go out of business because my work rate, my friend, is better than everyone on this platform put together. In the Arsenal community, other than Robbie, of course, because Robbie's Don Robbie. You're profiting off the virus. And yeah, Claude, afternoon to you, mate. I hope you're well. I've seen you having a little bit of beef and all that. Listen, best to just ignore, mate. Just ignore. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody just wants to fight each other. It's like, just chill out. Like, what's the dramas? Why is everyone so angry? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I've survived a lot living in Hemel Hempstead. Yeah, I can imagine you have. It's not the nicest place in the country to live, Gary. I am getting on with my life. I'm going to Greece next month, no matter what. Exactly. This is the thing. I think people are just like, oh, let's stay indoors. Let's go and buy a load of bog roll. Why are they selling out of bog roll everywhere? What's that all about? Out of all the possible things you could go and buy, why did you decide to buy bog roll? Surely you should buy food. I don't get it. I don't get it. It ain't stopping me coming back to England tomorrow. It ain't stopping me going see my missus, then going to Milton Keynes, then going to see a few pals, then flying back to Spain. It ain't stopping me doing anything. I'm getting on with my life. It's as simple as that. You better not get it. I ain't getting it. I ain't getting it. I'm all good. I'm real good. Social media makes people more angry. Yeah, it does. It's full of people that just want to just argue with each other all day for some reason. I don't get it, especially Twitter. You know, you've got people on Twitter that, I said this yesterday on the watch along, they literally just want to do anything to get a retweet or a like. Yeah, and then like it's like you have to be a certain type of person. I said this yesterday. There's a guy on Twitter. He's got nearly 100,000 followers. Nearly 100,000. He's never been to a game in his life. Not that that's an issue, but he goes on like he's the be all and end all. Yeah, he knows everything about the game. The kid's about 15. Yeah, I think he lives in India or somewhere. Yeah, right. And listen, he can't help where he was born. He can't help that Arsenal's in North London and he's in India. Yeah, but some of the crap that geezer tweets. Yeah, and then other accounts that they just boost each other's accounts. So like they all had 30,000 followers. There was 3 of them. There's 3 of them that do this. They all had 30,000 followers, and they all retweet their own tweets. They never actually reply to anybody. They just tweet out absolute crap, and then they DM their mate and say, "Oh, I've just tweeted. Can you retweet that?" So then the 30,000 people on that account say 20,000 don't follow this guy. Now, and they're just building and building and building and building. Cool. Good luck to you. Yeah. What are you going to do when you're an adult? Like, you're still going to be sat there trying to boost up a Twitter account, which is earning you no money in your life. It's giving you no satisfaction other than the fact that, oh my God, I got 20,000 likes on a tweet. Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? Yeah. And then they try and set up YouTube channels or when they do post something, for example, when they post something about their own YouTube channel. So they'll put a video out that nobody watches. They'll then post that link on their Twitter with 90 odd thousand followers, and it'll get 20 likes. Yeah, because nobody cares what you got to say, mate. Yeah, nobody cares. It's like you're only tweeting stuff out which is generic, like Wenger's gone and done it again when a player scores against Liverpool or something. It's like, fucking grow up, man. Seriously, these people have got no lives, bruv. The flu stops in the summer, corona doesn't. Well, guess what, my friend? It's not summer. It's not summer in every country at the same time. For example, Australia, it's probably summer there now, isn't it? And then come the summer in England, it'll then be winter in Australia. So yeah, whilst that's a good logic, it only works in England or in the country that you're in at the time. Every country is different, isn't it? But listen, I at the end of the day, it's just all been blown out of proportion. Claude, don't worry about it, man. Allow these people. Listen, there's a lot of clout chasing people on Twitter, mate. Yeah, that will do absolutely anything and sell their nan to get a like or a retweet. The fact and reality is, mate, just do what you're doing. You're a nice guy, man. So ignore all these people. If they're not helping you in your life, bin them. It's as simple as that. I can tell you that from experience, mate. Last August and September, I binned off 95% of the people in my life, and my life has got so much better. Less is more. Less is more. Every little helps. Just call me Tesco. Tesco! Sound like Harry Kane. Look at this guy. You're gone. Unlucky. Go and suck your mate off. Twitter is a virus. Yes, it is. This guy should be called Deluded Lee. Well, thanks for your input, D Guy. Imagine calling yourself D Guy. Is it true Ozil doesn't have corona because he is always isolates every week? We've already done that one. He's been self-isolating for 7 years, bruv. Big up yourself from Russia. I'd love to read your name, but unfortunately I don't read Russian, mate. But afternoon to you. Millwall players have been placed on self-isolation after playing Nottingham Forest over the weekend. There we go. I need to go. Lee, I need to go to the Israel army in 10 days, and I told them that I'm in isolation, so they managed to delay it. Ha ha, freedom. Well, listen, go and do your service, bruv. Come on, go and do what you got to do for your country, mate. You don't know anything. No, well, listen, I'm giving my opinion, mate. You're clarifying my opinion because you've offered no argument in return. You're just chatting absolute rubbish. So why don't you offer up your opinion rather than just clarifying mine with stupid comments? But thank you, mate. Appreciate you watching, and thanks for helping the YouTube algorithm, baby, because you've now commented twice, which helps get my video out there even more. So thank you, mate. Appreciate that. I'll have a pint for you later when I go and get some grub. PSG versus Dortmund tonight. Yes, it is. I'm doing a watch along for the Liverpool game, which is what I was going to do anyway before this game was put back on, and now it's back off again. On, off, in, out, shake it all about. Big up, Lee. Thank you, Ingers. I know you was the first one in the chat as well. I did see that, so big up yourself. Appreciate that. If you want to become a member of the channel, feel free. Hit the join button, or the link is in the description. If you do it on iPhone, hit Safari, not Chrome, because it don't work on Chrome for some reason. But there we go. Arsenal INSTA said the 14 days starts today, so that means we're not playing at the weekend as well then. Wow. Has that been officially announced yet? Let's have a look on arsenal.com while we're here. 300 odd people watching this live, so thank you for that. Do appreciate it. I'm going to wrap this up real soon because it is sunny outside. It's 25 degrees today, and I'm going to go and get my tan on. We're going to get the tan on. We're going to go and get some lunch and have a pint with a nice bit of grub. I was actually so gassed before the City game. Fuck my life. Well, yeah, listen, it's now off. Yes, at least we can watch Liverpool play tonight. We're going to do the watch along for that. And like I said, Chig's going to join me tonight. We're just going to make out like it was a normal game for Arsenal. So we'll just swerve that onto Liverpool. Do we support Liverpool tonight? Is that allowed? Or do you get told you're a fake fan if you support Liverpool tonight? Because apparently our biggest wins this season have been other teams' losses. I mean, like last night, Tottenham got knocked out. Everyone online was having a field day about it. People are now declaring Jose's washed up and Arteta's a better manager. People are saying, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, they were in the Champions League. We just got booted out the Europa last week. Jesus Christ. Atletico Madrid will win. Do you know what? It's going to be a very good game because when Barcelona played against them and they overturned that deficit from the first leg, yeah, Barcelona will always come and attack. Atletico Madrid are making out they're going to come and attack. And then Simeone's saying, yes, we're going to go there. We're going to try and attack them. We're going to try and kill the game off. They ain't coming to attack. They're going to sit back and defend. And they're the best defensive team in the world. With that washed up manager, Ancelotti, Simeone even. So that washed up manager is 1-0 up and he's going to Anfield. Let's see if he is washed up tonight. Yes, Elliot, I think it's actually 6-7, mate, to be fair. But I said this last night on the watch-along, and people get it twisted. Oh, you're sucking off Tottenham. No, I'm just not sitting here laughing at other teams when my team is a mess. Yeah, how can you laugh at other teams that are above you in the league that have been playing in a bigger competition when we are a mess? Yeah, but this is what people do on social media. They laugh at everyone else instead of looking at the real issues, right, and the bigger issues. And that is why I don't like certain platforms, because it's just full of people that will tweet anything just to get following. Like I see somebody this morning quote tweeting his own tweet from November. Yeah, going, oh yeah, see, I told you all. Get a life, mate. Seriously. Yeah, at the end of the day, if Arsenal didn't have Aubameyang, didn't have Pepe, and didn't have Saka, we'd be in the bottom three. Yeah, that is effectively what is going on down the road. If Liverpool didn't have Mane, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Henderson, they would not be 20-odd points clear. If Man City lost De Bruyne, Aguero and Sterling, they'd be 6th. So it's all well and good and we can have a laugh. Cool, great. Yeah, the fact is they're still above us. Yeah, how are you laughing at teams above you in the table when we're a mess? Yeah, but that is Arsenal fans in a nutshell. Laugh at everyone else, blame referees, blame the FA, blame VAR, laugh at every other team, and then when it comes down to the real nitty-gritty, a fan channel is apparently the issue. Absolute divs, a lot of them. There we go. But what do I know? I'm just a numpty sitting on YouTube. Did you see Upamecano trending yesterday by Arsenal fans like we have any chance of getting him? Exactly. Bruv, I watched the game yesterday. A lot of you guys were in there as well watching it with me, right? I did that game. Upamecano was absolutely superb last night. Absolutely superb. Would it have been a different story if he was up against Harry Kane? I don't know. I don't know. Harry Kane is levels ahead of Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura weighs less than me, and I weigh 10 stone 2 or whatever it is. Yeah. Lucas Moura is about 8 stone. Upamecano is just like, yeah, bruv, move. Bodied him all over the place. Lamella as well. Would it have been a different story up against Harry Kane? I don't know. It probably would have been. Harry Kane, despite him playing for that lot, we have to admit, he is a fucking good striker. Yeah. Upamecano is a bloody good centre-back, which is exactly why he ain't coming to Arsenal. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And if people want to sit online going, oh, we need him, come to Arsenal, let's tweet him. Let's tweet him. Let's get him to Arsenal. Seriously, you're only doing that to get a retweet or a like. Yeah, grow up. He ain't coming to Arsenal. It's like the guy I seen the other day making out that he's told his missus that if it's a boy, he's going to call the kid Ozil if he gets a reply from Ozil. Mate, you're 14. Yeah, and I see the replies to that tweet. He's going, yeah, that's the second one this year that's replied to me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, is that your life? Like, you have to tweet the most random crap just to get a footballer to reply to you. Like, you seriously need to get out of the basement, mate. But each to their own. Big up Sergio, my boy. How you doing, mate? You good? My job is having me go to get tested for it. Just say you can't. You're self-isolating. Thanks for your donation, mate. Always appreciate that. Thank you. We thought that with Aubameyang, though. Right, listen, Aubameyang, when we signed him, was what, 28, 29? 29, I think he was. Yeah, 29. So, listen, I don't know, mate. Listen, we were a Europa League team then. right? We are not getting Upamecano. If anyone thinks we're getting Upamecano, good luck to you. Yeah, I can't go with that positivity with Upamecano. He's going to be 40 million quid in the summer because he'll be into the last year of his contract. If you don't think that Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, Juventus, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, imagine him next to Van Dijk. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you don't think all of them teams are going to go in and go, yeah, we'll have him. Yeah, and then he's going to look at Arsenal and go, nah, I don't want to go Barcelona. What do I want to go there for? Why do I want to go Madrid? Oh, fuck Liverpool. Nah, I don't want to go Liverpool. PSG? Nah, I don't fancy France. Juve? Nah. They get viruses over. Nah, I don't want to go there. Yeah, I'll go Arsenal. That's where I'll go. They win nothing. I'll go there. Seriously, do people actually think he's coming to Arsenal? Genuinely. Thank you, Claude. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Have a good afternoon as well, mate. And stop listening to people on Twitter. Just ignore everyone, mate. I haven't been on that platform for days. So just ignore everyone, man. Lee, I've been tested today at work. Got my temperature checked. Not just me, but everyone in the office. Liverpool didn't want Pepe. Well, they didn't need Pepe. They got Mohamed Salah. Why did they need Pepe? Same with Timo Werner. Timo Werner last night was absolutely superb. And again, he's going to be going in the summer to a team that ain't Arsenal. Yeah, we can all sit there and say, oh, yes, this is great. This is great. But at the end of the day, every team in the world's going to want Timo Werner and Upamecano in the summer. So there you go. If he has a sensible brain, he won't join us. A Hanover player's been tested for it. There we go. There we go. Timo Werner is perfect Aubameyang replacement. Yes, he is, which is why we ain't getting him, because we don't do perfect at this football club, mate. We're going by. Maybe we could go and get Yaya Sanogo back. He's still playing. And he did get a pre-cum assist in the cup final against Hull City. So, yeah, maybe give him a statue. Lee, you are a legend. Thank you, Wilson. You've been here since day one as well, my friend. Love to you, bruv. Love to you and your family. And stay safe from this thing, man. You don't want to be getting anywhere near this stuff, apparently. There we go. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up. I will be back at 5 o'clock. Or shall I be back at 5 o'clock? No, I won't be back. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll tease you. Either way, I'm going to be doing a watch along with Chig. So yeah, maybe I should do a starting 11 reaction. Maybe we could treat it like Arsenal were playing Atletico Madrid tonight, and we'll go with a starting 11 reaction, and then go with the player ratings after the game. Who knows? You're the man. Thank you, Kian. Thank you. Yaya more trophies than Kane Sanogo. I'll make you a cup of tea, Tabe. I'll make you a cup of tea, bruv. Come on, get yourself over to Spain if you can get a flight if the airport ain't shut. I'm hoping the airport's not shut tomorrow because I'm flying back to England. We're flying to Birmingham. We're flying to Birmingham. Is that a good Brummie accent? I don't know. And then I'm flying back next Thursday from Luton. Luton. What a dump. Absolute ghetto, that place. Let's hope their airport's still open next Thursday when I fly back from there. And hopefully Malaga Airport will be letting me land. Otherwise, I'll be stuck at Luton Airport. Stay safe, bruv. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Another member of the channel. Look at the blue banner. Come on, bruv. Real one. Like I said, I will be back later on today, maybe at 5 o'clock, maybe not, maybe just a watch along. Have a wonderful afternoon. Stay safe. Go and buy some masks. Everyone was laughing at Heavy D at the weekend. Are they laughing now? They're going to go and apologise to him? Because apparently he's an embarrassment. Well, everyone's getting all gassed over this. My man was covering his face because he don't want to catch it. Fair play to Heavy D. Big up Heavy D. So there we go. Anyway. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you all later. Big up yourselves, stay safe, and Arsenal have been saved a spanking tonight, so I suppose in a good way, yeah, it saved us. So happy days. Laters.